Can I give Barry a treat? Bum, ba da bum 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 bum. Hooray, my Merc missions are back! 24 hours, that sounds like something that Xenoblade 2 would do. Alright, so they did get... Holy hell, that's a lot of experience! So yeah, so once you complete a job, you get some rewards too. Let me see here. Grass type, Sea Passion. Again, I'm not really going to be focusing on that. Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Sword and Shield. I was thinking, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's like, no. Wrong game. Last time, how much did you level up? 17, 17, and 11. Alright, decent amount of experience. Last time we went through Route 2, 4. There we go. My brain is perfectly spherical today, okay? We went through Route 4, and yeah, we arrived here at Tuffield, and this time, well... Oh, wow, that's a really good Meowth. Holy heck. So yeah, so this time we are going to be, I'm going to check my, things real quick, see if we got any new ribbons. No, we don't. Okay. So this time, we are going to be going to the next gym, but before we head there, we now unlock Lotto ID. I think just arriving at Tuffield unlocks this and waiting a day. So here we are able to draw for an ID. This is a little bit of gambling. Alright, number. Rough luck, nothing matches, so there are several rewards you get for doing the Lotto ID. If you match at least one number, you get yourself a Moo Milk. Having 2 gets a PP up, 3 is a PP max, 4 is a rare candy, and if you match every single number, all 5 of them, which is like 1 in 100,000, you get a Master Ball, the best Pokeball in the game. Fun stuff. So this time, well, let's go ahead and heal up. Well, it's because I don't remember if I get any free healing between now and the gym. I think I do because the game's generous. Yeah, we haven't been to the Pokemon Center for a while. And yeah, this is our hint that there may be a rare Pokemon which your station, hinting you at the Isle of Armor. So yeah, so now we are going to be heading out and exploring the town. And by exploring the town, I mean procrastinating things, because we got to see what roadblocks we got. What's your excuse, sir? Sir, but Team Yell caused right a kerfluffle. And now the bridge is in a bit of a state. So yeah, so Team Yell is causing a little bit of trouble. Here we get ourselves some mysterious monuments. We will be able to do something about that in a little bit. But before we head on further though, there's a little bit to do in this town. Not too much though. First things first is an Everstone, a very important item. It prevents evolution while it's held, and it has another use that we'll probably get to in the next episode. Knowing how fast we've been going. Next up, come right back here and we get TM97 Brutal Swing. Brutal Swing! As hear Wolfrig's voice when coming that. So yeah, Brutal Swing is an area effect attack that hits everyone in the battle, but it's like 60 power, 90 accuracy, something like that. Or 60-100. It's not a fantastic move, and not many Pokemon can actually learn it. I'm just seeing if there's any other things we can do. Also, one thing I should probably mention that I kind of spaced out on is that off screen you might wonder how the heck did I get a Cincina with Technician. Besides that, it is a super good ability, but I already have used Sinclair before. And that is because there are some special events that occur in the wild area. About once a month or so, there is a 5-star shiny raid that you can do. I've already done this on my on my Shield account, in which I already got a shiny Cincino. Yeah, you can tell when this was recorded in early September. I gotta record in advance, okay? It's not like I have a full-time job that I have to sit on through, so I have to record months in advance. Yeah, as sad as it is though, there's a lot of houses you can see off in the background. You cannot access them. It looks like you can, but no. That is another complaint I have about Sword and Shield. There's a lot of these towns, and yet they just railroaded yourself to pretty much a couple houses in the gym. Like, we really can't do much. So heading on further, as we approach the gym up here, we got some trainers in the way. And there is a little bit of an invisible wall here that we cannot get in. I have to wait your turn, so yeah. Railroading! Next up, coming over here, we get ourselves a flower shop that we can't really do anything about. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh, well, right down here we get ourselves Maxify, so very good. And that is roughly about it here in town, yeah. They railroad so much here. Dude, if I'm already playing a linear game, I'll be playing Final Fantasy X. Yeah, sure, everyone complains that 13 is a linear game, but 10 is very bad and ruined my experience with Final Fantasy X. So I was expecting a big old open world game to explore a lot, but no. They have to railroad a lot. Alright then, so it looks like the Emperor is leading us to the hell where we need to go. Before we head out though, just picking up the last couple items. Right here we get ourselves 3 X attacks. Huzzah! Game breaking! Sonya, I'll be there in just 1 second. I got to find stuff. And a leaf stone. This is where the leaf stone is, so if you want to use yourself like a shift tree, leafy and all that stuff, here you are. But we have Sonya here and looks like a big ol' crop circle. Thanks, Yampa. I thought you... Sorry. I had you come because I wanted to hear what you thought. So, that geoglyph, what do you think of it? Dynamax? Seems likely. It certainly looks like a gigantic Pokemon. I suppose people 3,000 years ago could have just imagined this, but it looks too similar to Dynamax. It can't just be a coincidence. A long time ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. Giant Pokemon ran rampant. But what was that black storm they called the Darkest Day? What connection does it have to Dynamax? I guess I'm the lucky lady who'll be looking into that. Gran sure gives me a lot to do. Thanks for the thoughts on the matter. As thanks, I'll give you a lead card. And we get Milo's lead card. Hooray! Milo's a grass-type gym leader. Things will go well if you use fire, flying, or bug-type moves. Take these two. It'd be pretty bad if your Pokemon weren't in fighting form. And thanks for the revives. I don't think I'll be using them. Go on then. Get yourself to Tuffield Stadium and value yourself silly. Alright then, so we have a nice little bench here. We can try sitting down. And yeah, so we can see the Darkest Day. Well, I guess a terrifying monster breathing some sort of fire electric storm thing. And 4 trainers down there. You might kind of see the connection here, as this is kind of like the max raid battles. We have 4 NPCs down there that are doing battle against a gigantic Pokemon that we have not seen yet. I don't know, it feels like a rocking Pokemon or something. So kind of going forward a little bit more. Yep, right over here we get ourselves a, looking on into a Greedent. And we are a little short for the Stone Joiner. I'm gonna take my head into the photo stand, and when I get taller. Yeah, and we still got a ways to go until we can get the Stone Joiner. Which is sad, so the next thing we want to do is talk to this NPC here. A treasure lies buried somewhere in Tuffield. According to the treasure map, the trick is to finding the treasure lies in the standing stones. Seek yourselves 3 standing stones with grass before the other ones. Use that strength and find this, and find then the strength of its strength in the end. Dally not if you have a mind to find what time has left behind. That's what it says, but I can't make heads or tails of it. So this is a bit of a riddle. Hooray for cryptic puzzles! I kind of forgot the order in, but I think I remember. So what we have to do is find the first stone, which should be grass. Are you grass? So it says dark here. So yeah, so every one of these stones they are now interactable with, and they will say something. This here says grass, so we found the first one. Now we need to find the stone that says water. Yeah, once again reaffirming your type matchups and everything. Yeah, I really like this puzzle. I didn't actually know about this on my first playthrough, but I do like these cryptic things. So next up we have water here. Yeah, there's other types here, like there's poison and fighting, I think. But the last one we need is fire, which we've already actually uncovered before. And that's all the way over on this side of town. So heading on over to the last part, this last one will say fire. Ground fire! And here we get ourselves an expert belt. Increases the power of super effective moves. So if we use, well, I guess Pokemon that have diverse move pools, it can be pretty useful for them. Especially if they have a lot of moves to them. So I think with that all done, there is nothing left here in Tuffield. Seriously, there is nothing left. Except for the gym, of course. Take a look at this, Orph. The grass gym badge. I got it in 1 try. I reckon I'm just about the greatest when it comes to wrangling Wooloo. I've had plenty of practice at it after all. I'm sure you can win this one too. After all, you're my rival. Alright, so now we can go head on into the gym. Alright then, so here in the gym we have ourselves Ball Guy once again. Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate the Ball Guy. As a sign of our friendship, let me give you a wonderful Pokeball. And we obtain the Friend Ball. Yep, caught Pokemon make it immediately a lot more friendly to you. If you catch a Pokemon with a Friend Ball, it'll become friendly with you in no time. Just like how we became friends. Pokeballs are full of surprises, don't you think? Indeed they are. Next up, we can talk to you. I just can't seem to catch a Galarian Mouth. If you got a Galarian Mouth, want to trade it for my Meowth. So this NPC here, you can trade it for a regular Meowth. I don't really recommend it too much, but if you want to complete the Pokédex, you have to trade with this guy because there's only one other Meowth in the game for regular Meowth, and that's not until the Isle of Armor. And that's DLC, so if you don't want to spend the $30 for the DLC, you're kinda boned. Hence why I traded for that. Hence why I went for that. And we got cash money. Here we are. So this Meowth will evolve into Persian. The only way you can get Persian in the base game. Otherwise, I don't think there's anyone else. Yeah, I don't think these NPCs have anything else of note. Except we have souvenir shops. So if you need to buy something before the gym, you're free to do so. I really don't need anything. I'm good on things. And next up, we have ourselves the uniform shop. So if you want to change your uniform to something else, you're free to do so. Like we have the ghost uniform here, which is actually really cool. I don't really need anything, but it's there if you need it. So, yeah, I think we're already set to go. Welcome, Gym Challenger. Allow me to help you through your registration. First things first, how about a quick refresher about the Gym Challenge? Your goal as a Gym Challenger is to complete each gym mission, defeat every gym leader, and gather 8 gym badges. Got it? So, would you like to attempt the gym mission? Let's do it. If you accept this, you will not be able... Well, I guess you will be able to turn back, but you have to redo the gym. If you'd like to attempt the gym mission, please change into your uniform. Aw, but I like being stylish. This uniform's so plain. Then let the gym mission begin. Give it your best shot. The mission given by Tuffield Gym is this. To chase our unruly Wooloo. That blockade we made from our Orpheolus straw over there. Oh, by the way, you can call me Dan. I serve as a referee, and it's also my job to report the results of battles to the League HQ. Now, let the gym mission begin. Alright then, so here this mission is to roll up Wooloo into a ball and then kind of clump it all together. So pretty much, wrangling from Twilight Princess. I played Twilight Princess enough to know how to wrangle goats. And that's, don't let them get cornered, otherwise you'll panic and such. So next up, we have ourselves Yampers that you have to avoid, which is a little bit annoying, but it's relatively simple. Once again, let them get all free. Alright, things are ramping up a bit, but we have a trainer here. Welcome, Gym Challenger. Sorry, but I'll have to send you packing. It's my job. So you have gatekeepers here that will kind of block the way, making sure that you are ready. If not, then back to home you go. But yeah, these battles aren't too bad. I mean, they are starting to ramp up in levels. I mean, this is the highest first gym that there has been in Pokemon. Like, I think the second highest was like 16, 18, I think. Yeah, for the most part, they've been in the low teens, but here they're in the upper teens. Which is a nice little change because there's quite a lot to the early game here. Alright then, so next up you have three pathways you can go. You can go down the Yamper path, you can go down the free path, or down the trainer path. One thing to note about the trainers here in every single gem is that they are missable, much like previous Pokemon games. Once you complete the gem, you will not be able to fight these trainers again, but to be honest, it's not the end of the world, it's just free money pretty much. Free money and experience. But if you don't really care about that stuff, then you're free to go on by. Also, I'm very overleveled at this point in the game. I don't really care. Alright, Flahair is 22, so really climbing up there. Next up in Ordish. Yeah, so some pretty early game Pokemon. It also gives you some information too, because a lot of these gyms, they give specific regional Pokemon that you might be able to find. Some of them might be a little bit uncommon, so run into these trainers and you should be, you can learn a thing or two. I'll give, Battle Work instead of Yamper. Alright. Yeah, there was a Yamper that spawned there. Okay. Heard everyone in. And these Wooloo, they play by their own rules. And sometimes they get rather, derpy. Alright then. So playing on by that way, we now are in the last section. So here we got ourselves some Yamper. If Yamper gets scared, they will chase him away. Oh no, it's almost as if I routed that in to be scared off that way. Alright, so let's go fight this last trainer here. The gym leader lies ahead of you, but that doesn't mean you'll be reaching him. Oh no! Oh, it's a Bounce Sweet. Hooray for Bounce Sweets, I guess. Yeah, not really too challenging. I mean, they are starting to level up a bit. Level 17. Yeah, I do like grasping the first gym leader. I think it's a well-balanced approach. I mean, if you're starting with Sobble, you are going to need to find a... Well, I guess really if you're not... Well, you should probably get some more Pokemon on your team at this point. I recommend having about 2 or 3 at this point, I would say. You have a lot of selections to choose from. Yeah, Growlithe, well, if you have Arcanine, you're just going to destroy this gym. And the Corvisquire back on Route 3 is also really good to use. There we go. And we're all fun and ready to go on. Yeah, so once you fight the trainer, the Yamper will be to their sides and they'll be unaggroable, but really, the Yamper are easy enough to avoid, so let's plow it off. Hooray! Well, that was pretty much a simple gem. I mean, I do kind of like this gem quite a bit, just using the Wooloo to go on by. You have to think about your movements and such. The gems in this game do go on a different approach, which is something I do like. Instead of just super linear pathways with some divergence here or there, but for the most part they're linear. Gem 6. Alright then, so, with that all done, challenge complete. A gym's the first one people face, so we get a lot of challenges. That's why I keep the gym mission challenging, but that didn't stop you from completing it, Orph. Proper job. Sure seems like you understand Pokemon really well. This is going to be a doozy of a battle. I'll have to Dynamax my Pokemon if I want to win. And now, the first boss begins. So Dynamax Phenomena in the Galar region, you can become far larger than usual in certain places. This transformation is called Dynamaxing. Press the Dynamax button when your Dynamax band lights up to Dynamax your Pokemon. Your Pokemon can only Dynamax for 3 turns. During that time, your Pokemon can use extremely powerful moves known as Max Moves. These Max Moves not only deal tremendous damage, they also trigger special effects. The exact effect changes depending on what type of move you use. Choose carefully when to Dynamax your Pokemon and smash your way to victory. Or, I have a different way I like smashing my way to victory, and that is X-Attack. And I'm good to sweep. So starting things up here, we have Gossifleur, level 19, regenerated for the ability with moves Magical Leaf, Round, and Rapid Spin. So not too terrifying little Pokemon, but it's still relatively weak, so let's go ahead and Flame Charge our way through. So you're free to Dynamax whenever you see fit to, but all around not too bad. I like using one X-Attack and going from there. There we go, Grubbin's 19. And next up, Eldegoss. I don't need to switch in. Woohoo! We're not going to be done that easily. We're tough as weeds. And now here's Eldegoss, level 20. Regenerated for the ability with moves Magic Leaf, Leafage, and Round. It looks like that he's on his last Pokemon. I wonder if he's going to do anything terrifying. Come on then, it's Dynamax time. You're about to be uprooted. So he'll Dynamax this Pokemon, gaining a lot of HP, making this Pokemon very bulky to take down. But it's almost as if I've kind of speedrun this game before. So he'll use Max moves against you, but... Alright, then level ups for everybody. And Ralt is level 22. The power grass-type Pokemon is withered. What an incredible gym challenger. I didn't even use an attack because you managed to use an X-Attack and you kind of have speedrun this game before in under like 9 hours or something like that. Alright, we got Curly here. That must have been a fulfilling Pokemon battle for you. As proof that you have defeated a gym leader for the gym challenge, allow me to present you with your very own grass badge. So here's the thing going forward. I'm not going to be using any more X items. Well, maybe like I'll be limiting myself to 1 X item per battle. And that is it. And also, another thing that I've been preventing myself from doing is Dynamaxing during these battles. I kind of want these to be a challenge, and honestly, I don't Dynamax. Like, I went through the entire game without Dynamaxing once, and really? As long as you use X items, it offsets the HP buff that the Pokemon get. So for the rest of the game, I'm limiting myself to 1 X item per battle. I'm going to be only healing like 2 times per battle, if that. And also, no Dynamaxing. You need to obtain all 8 gym badges in order to complete the gym challenge. And the only way to gather the badges is to defeat every gym leader. Challenger Orph, my most sincere congratulations on defeating gym leader Milo. Please accept this TM to commemorate your victory. And we get TM10 Magical Leaf, 60 power, infinite accuracy. And here you can have Milo's uniform to go with it. It's a replica, of course. And we obtain a grass uniform. Wait, how did you get out so fast? So advice for you, Orph. The gym challenge has a set order you'll need to follow. That means your next stop should be Holeberry to meet Nesta. Holeberry is just beyond Route 5. Or, since you already got the grass badge, you should head to the wild area. It's a bit tricky to catch Pokemon that are higher level than your Pokemon on your team, but they make powerful allies if you succeed. So once again, letting you know that higher level Pokemon will be harder to catch. And with this all done, you are now able to to, well, catch Pokemon up to level 25. Hooray! So, with that all done, we have managed to get ourselves our second gym badge. And the pathway is now open for us to go. So heading on over this way, it seems like the convenient roadblock here is now gone. Next time in Pokemon Sword and Shield, we head out to Route 5 and explore quite a lot of things there because, oh boy, there's a lot of things on Route 5 to take note on. I will see you all then.